Hello, this is Ed Smith at Universal Digest, and I'm speaking with Jim Andre of Alien Connection Truth Network, the founder. And he experienced an alien abduction 4 years ago, and he has information he would like to share. After that, I'll show you briefly some of the information I found in resultant Google searches and reverse image searches that were rather astounding with its results. So, Jim, please explain to everyone what happened.
Okay, as Ed said, we're here to determine whether or not my claim of being abducted is actually a hoax or the real deal. And I'd like to explain a little about the abduction. It was in 2013, sometime in the winter of 2013, where I was sitting in this chair here. I was at my computer. And the last thing I remember that evening was looking down at the lower right-hand corner of the computer monitor, and it said 9:15 p.m. And then before you know it, I'm waking up, wondering where I'm at. I'm looking around, and I glance over at the alarm clock, and it said 2:57 a.m. At that point, I'm trying to gather my thoughts, and then all of a sudden, I realize that I have an intense burning sensation on my right forearm. At that point, I looked down at my arm, and there was a tattoo of an alien gray. At that point, I was beside myself. I didn't know what to make of any of it. And this is the tattoo right here.
Okay. Perfect.
And so we're doing a comparison. I have other tattoos that we're doing a comparison with to investigate the alien tattoo. And this tattoo didn't heal like the average tattoo. It scabbed up. It didn't scab up like a normal tattoo. It bubbled up like some sort of burn, and it peeled like a sunburn when it healed. And I've got a couple of pictures here I'd just like to show quickly. This one here is a alien craft over my house that was in 2013 before the abduction. And this is another interesting picture I can't give out much information on. The party that's in the picture there does not want to be identified.
Wow, that's really astounding. Resultant to that, excuse me, Jim and I were discussing what had happened. So I decided to perform a Google reverse image search of tattoos. And after scouring over hundreds and hundreds of tattoos, we found some very remarkable results. Of all the hundreds of tattoos that I went through, I only found two with alien heads, and they weren't even close. So I wanted to show the control as well as what had transpired with the resultant Google search for Jim's so-called tattoo. So I'm going to share my screen, start that, and the first one is a controlled image. Of a standard tattoo. And in discovering what had transpired with Jim's tattoo, I again came up with a very interesting search result. As you can see here, this is the controlled image of Jim's tattoo. Excuse me. It does show that it's a tattoo. That's what he calls the snake and dagger. Now, we move on to the next image, and this is the result I got on Google with Jim's tattoo on his arm. So I took a full shot of his tattoo with his full arm, and the interesting result that came here was it wasn't a tattoo. In 0.75 seconds it said it's an arm. There is his tattoo as clear as day, yet the other images were not even close. So it would not recognize Jim's alien tattoo as an arm, nothing but an arm. So then I did a crop of the alien heads. This one is the alien head that is in Jim's tattoo, which is remarkable at what Google said it turned out to be. It was not a tattoo. It's a painting. And therefore, you can see that with his alien tattoo head here, it came in with different results altogether. So I took one of the two alien heads that I'd found in Google search, and of course it's the closest I could come to it. And in this one in particular, it shows that this alien head comes in as a tattoo stencil, which is what Jim's should have shown if it were in fact an alien head stencil tattoo. So right there is more evidence that what happened to Jim that night and what happened as far as his being abducted leads credence to it. And so there you have it. Is there anything else you'd like to add, Jim?
I think that pretty much covers it. I'd just like to thank you and Larry Hollenbeck for the work you're doing in investigating this to verify my claim.
Well, it's our pleasure, and it's really remarkable because it is something unique. And I would like to close on this segment video that what I discovered as well after searching what are the techniques for tattoos. As you had mentioned, Jim, your tattoo did not scab up. It peeled off and healed in 3 days, whereas your other tattoo took 2 weeks. Well, the standard size tattoo that you had on your forearm, which is one of the least painful places on the human body to place a tattoo, totally different than the shoulder, showed something remarkable. Tattoo artists state that it takes 22 to 24 hours to produce a tattoo the size of what you have.
Right.
You were out for around 5 hours. How could this be?
5 hours, yeah, maybe a little short of 5 hours, yeah.
Amazing. Well, my friend, thank you for taking the time too, and we'll get this in the article with much more detail.
All right. Thank you again, Ed.
You're welcome. This is Ed Smith at Universal Digest. Thank you.